Hey, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Saturday's Rant and Rave. Today I'd like to talk about something that I see in a lot of players that I think should be addressed. The first thing I see is there seems to be a group of people who seem to diss shred guitar. Now, shred guitar, has been around as long as guitar playing's been around, and some people use it more than others. Yngwie Malmsteen is a shred guy who shreds all over the place. Guys like Uli Roth used it far more sparingly and maybe more tasteful. Either way, this is not a technique that should be shunned or signs of disapproval. It should be a tool in your toolbox. If you do not care for someone who uses that tool all the time, well, that's fine. That's your opinion. But that doesn't mean that you should say that it's a bad style or that it's a bad technique to have. Every technique you have is going to add to your playing. Steve Lukather can shred. Larry Carlton can shred. Do they all the time? No. But they can. I notice a lot of the blues guys seem to scoff it. And on the other side, I see a lot of people scoff the blues players. They seem to mock the fact that people are playing in pentatonic. Again, it's still a great tool to have in your toolbox. Personally, I'm not a big fan when I see people tapping. I've seen some people do it really great, but I see people use it also as a crutch when they've run out of ideas. And for that, I still don't care for it, but it is a tool in the toolbox. I learned how to do it when I was young. Actually, one of my favorite ways to tap is one of Steve Vai's type licks where you're tapping out a scale. It's a great tool to have. It's not going to make you a worse player by learning another technique. Most of the people who do a lot of scoffing don't even understand how chords are constructed or how scales are derived. They're mainly pattern players. And it's all cool. You should always want to learn more and to better yourself, and to improve, and to put more tools in the tool shed. A very famous shredder told me once, and I won't out him, but he told me he was working on country licks. He wanted to learn how to chicken pick and do some of the open picking banjo rolls. I said, "Oh, I didn't know you really liked the music." He was like, "I just want to have that tool in my box." And he's right. That was the same reason why I had learned it. So when you're playing guitar or you're listening to somebody else play guitar, have an open mind. Is this something you know how to do? Can you do it well? Is it something that can improve your playing? And just be open about it. Now, every week I post a new podcast called Push the Donut, which is a podcast about music theory, and you can find that on almost any podcast site. Also, late night, sometimes I will post a late night live chat, which will be as a live stream. Also, I'm on Discord. There's a room in Discord that I have where everybody talks music, guitars, shows their equipment with each other, and it's really a great community. I want to thank everybody who supports my channel. You're all great. And as always, very good.